here doing anything, but I'm here get let me put you guys in the shade better. Uh I'm here working on the rims. Last night I did this one over here. It looked like that. It looks like that. Sealed it. Elko Ant, what's up, man? Good morning. So these rims are ready. To just get new wheels. That's why I'm trying to finish up the paint so I can go get the wheels. Cause I already got the new wheels, the new tires on this one. I just gotta paint those. The only reason why is because these are one piece and those are good. I took them to a shop, one of my boys' shop, to get these rims fixed because these were all dinged up. Had a flat side on on both sides. The lips were a little bit warped. These are two piece. These are the ones for the front. They're two different sets of rims, but they look almost alike. So I'm gonna work with what I got. Um, so they they hooked me up, fixed up the rims. So yesterday, last night, I did that one. That one's ready to. The paint already dried up. I had to use a heat gun just to get it to kind of dry it up quicker. Appreciate you. Gracias. Um, let me see if I can put you guys up here. Oh, you guys can see. So this one I'm just doing a light scuff because I'm gonna put etching primer. And yes, I am gonna be removing any wax or whatever kind of trash is on it. First, I'm gonna use this. Take off whatever I can of grease that's on it, brake dust or whatever. Then I'm gonna use the other one. Whatever's left is staying trapped underneath paint, and hopefully it doesn't come off. Good thing is it's all spray paint, so I'm not even I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on putting a real good paint on it. At least not right now. I was gonna do the what you call it. I was hitting up my boy to get him powder coated, but I don't know what's up with my homie. Hopefully he's good. He hasn't responded. He hasn't, you know, he hasn't said anything. Maybe something he's going through something. Hopefully he's good because he always responds. Let me see. I'm just doing light scuffs just so that way the etching primer can have something to sink in, to bite into. I mean, it should bite into anything that's already on it, but just give it that extra bite, you know. And in the back, I'm gonna just paint it as is. I'm not gonna do anything because it's all gonna get dirty anyway back there. But just so that way, it looks at least decent for right now. This one still has some type of grease or brake dust. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Um, speaking about the weekend, so there was some stuff going on. I was watching it on social media that they didn't, the lowrider community out there in Crenshaw and Broadway did not want the donut crowd to do any more donuts. As I wasn't there, I have stopped going because I seen it coming. There was going to be a point in time that they were going to lock the whole street and take everybody's car that's in that street. Not just that, but I was also taking a break due to health issues. But what ended up happening 2 weeks ago, I guess there was a police pursuit. They were chasing somebody. From what's being said on social media, somebody was doing donuts, got chased, went in through the crowd of the lowrider scene, left the car there and blended in with the lowriders. So what the cops did was started impounding cars, which from my understanding, they impounded 11 lowriders, saying that they were spectating on a takeover. But you know what that meant was they're trying to stir up the pot so the lowriders can get into it with the takeover scene, which it kind of worked. I mean, there was no violence or none of that, but there was meeting about that. I didn't go. That's not. I'm done with all that. Trying to help out because I already saw it coming too. So they were on Crenshaw. Some of the homies were helping out to try to get it situated where they can be on the same page for nobody doing donuts on Broadway and Crenshaw. And I saw it coming. I mean, they were trying to use. It looked to me and it felt like they were going to be using people that know people from the scene to try to get them to stop instead of the lowrider scene getting their back, like, hey, check this out. Ooh, this is how we because some of us like it, some of us don't, but there's a place and time for the donuts, and you don't do donuts around a bunch of expensive cars. Especially some of these cars have special paint jobs and the painters are no longer alive, so you could only imagine you hit one of them and it's just the paint job and a little bit of body work, but the painter's no longer alive. So guess what? Now the guy has to either find somebody that can match it up, but most painters don't really like to touch up other painters' work. So the other choice they got is redo the whole car. But anyways, at the end of the day, from my understanding is the takeover people tapped in with whoever, I don't know who, and said they were going to respect it, right? And from my understanding is lowrider scene was supposed to go out and talk with some of these guys in person. Long story short, nobody showed up on the lowrider scene to talk with these people. To talk to the takeover crowd. They respected it. Really, nobody did donuts. And I say really because there was only like 2 people, but they didn't know what was going on. But they were spoken to, and that was it. Respectfully and calmly, how things are supposed to be done. Grown. Everybody's out there grown. They're adults, most of us. But that's how things are supposed to be done, with a little bit of respect and common sense. Things can get dealt with the right way. So, like I said, I saw it coming, and well, now the lowrider scene is on their own, trying to get things handled. Because from what I was told is that if they start doing donuts, they were gonna go to another street just not to follow them. And all of us know, you leave a whole lowrider scene leaves, everybody's gonna follow, even the ones you don't want to follow, want you to follow. So they know, don't follow us. It's an open street. You do not pay for permits. So whoever wants to follow is gonna follow, even the knuckleheads. There's no control of what happens or what takes place out in the streets. We could only walk up and talk to you and respectful and talk like grown adults, but it's not always gonna work out. So sometimes you gotta get with you gotta get with the business too. If that's the way they want to go, that's what you gotta get. That's what you gotta be into too. Don't just think like you're gonna walk up to somebody and every time it's gonna be like, okay, cool, dispensa. Nah, there's gonna be some that are gonna go against the grain. And if you're that person that's willing to take it upon yourself to go and try to, stop the BS out there, there's also it also comes with some consequences, and that is you're gonna start getting new enemies, haters, people that just don't care, that they just want to do what they want to do, and because you try to do something the right way and they just want to be knuckleheads, guess what? Now you just got yourself into some stuff that you don't know when it might blow up in your face, or you don't know how long this beef could be. You don't know what's really going to take place. But from now on, you got to be ready for what comes. Let me see what you guys are saying and who's on. What up, George? Yes, sir. I'm back. Tunes, good morning. I'm here getting these rims ready. I'm already tapped out of my tax money. It went by quick, but I got to pay off bills, get the family right. Because for the past 2 years, since I've owned this Regal, you already know my tax money has everything I've pretty much gotten has been going straight to the Regal. And the family's been like, no, finish your Regal, finish your Regal. So this time, I spent most of my tax money on getting my family right first. Because they've been telling me to finish up the Regal because they want to see it up there. But, this time I put that tax money aside and I said, you know what? My family's going to get what they need. Yes, I've been winning at the casino. I get them little things, but they've been wanting me to finish up the Regal. So I went ahead and I did what I had to do with the little bit of money left. I ended up buying the things I needed, and I got the rear end on the Regal done. Now, the only thing that's stopping me right now from continuing this is finding a body shop that can open up that chassis. If I can't get it opened and I can't change the chassis because the body needs to get pulled with the chassis, so that way all the bolt holes line up for the body mounts. Because if I put a new chassis, body mount on the passenger side will not line up with the chassis holes to put new body mounts. So therefore I need to get it pulled so everything can line up. And it's been kind of difficult to find a body shop or somebody that can come and give me an estimate. Come and look at the car here. Give me an estimate of how much it might cost, so that way I can, if I have that the rest of that money, because I have a little bit saved up. If I have that money, pay it all off, take it, get it done, bring it back, and finish everything else. Because I'm not gonna go ahead and drive my car half across town to go get an estimate. That the estimate they're gonna try to give it. They're gonna give me a super high estimate, and I have to bring it back and pay the person that's driving. Taking my car. Like that's gonna be taking money. That's gonna be taking a lot of money. Yes, I know it's part of the game, but I'm using my common sense and trying to see if I can find somebody that could come, take a look at it, give me the price, and then if the price is right, or if I can afford it, take it, get it done, bring it back, save myself the headache of paying paying a tow truck to go get it. I mean, drop it off, pick it up, and then still paying for that. So if I can get somebody that can tell me the exact price without me having to spend extra money on nonsense that I don't really need because it might not stay. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy because if I was in South Central, it'd be easy. But I'm in Rolling Heights, and it ain't easy just getting up and just calling up one of my boys and be like, "Hey, dog, can you give me can you come and pick up my Regal so we can take it to the shop?" Nah, I'm about an hour away from LA, from South Central. That's the only bad thing about moving out here. All my connections, everybody I know, is a good distance. And if I lived in South Central, it's a quick, "Hey, dog, can you do me this favor?" "Yeah, don't trip. I'll drop it off. I'll pick you up, drop you off, or drop it off. And then when you're done, give me a call and we do the same thing." But no, right here it'd be like, "Hey, homie, can you drop it off?" "Yeah, but I got to do something. I won't be able to pick it back up and take you back all the way over there because I got to do this and this and that." So that's why I don't call my boys, because I don't want to take time out of their day when they got things to do themselves. And that I'm still going to, like, I offer my boys money, like, "Hey, homie, how much you going to charge me?" I'm not asking for them to do it for free because they're wasting their time and gas. A lot of people like, "Hey, there's people that be like, "Hey, I'm doing you this paro." I'm like, to me, you taking time out of your day, that's a favor for me. Because if it's that I got to pay for the gas, that's not really much of a favor. Because I'm paying for your gas. I take it as you taking the time out of your day, time that I can't give you back, time that you'll never get back, because you're over here helping me out and you had other things to do. You get what I'm saying? That time you don't get back. Gas, you always get back. You could get paid and here you go, fill up your tank. But that time that you spent, that's what counts to me. That's what I count. That's what I consider a favor. You taking the time out of your day to come and help me out. That's what I consider the favor. I mean, there's other type of favors, but it's not the same. Like, I don't know how to explain myself, but I know exactly how I think, and I let my people know, like, "Hey, this is how I feel, dog." Like, oh man, I've been fighting not to get sick. I hope I don't. Yeah, Big John's been busy. That's my boy too. Triple H, Big John. That's my boy. But I don't think he has. I don't think he has a. He would have. I don't think he has the frame. The frame puller. If anything, he'll be doing the backyard boogie stuff like I would. If I had the stuff, like if I had my truck, I would call over Mino and be like, "Hey, homie, let's pull the chassis, hook it up to some straps, and the other side with my chain, and yank that mother." But I don't have that. If I can't find a body shop that can do it, because yes, I know the easiest thing to do is change the chassis, but when you have a body that's a little bit off too with the chassis, you got to pull the chassis first so you can straighten out the body. So that way when you decide to change the chassis, the body will sit right with the bolt holes on the chassis. And the chassis bolt holes on the body. If you don't do that, you could change the chassis all you want. Things won't line up. At least on the side that is wrecked. Remember now, I'm not building a lowrider. I'm not building whatchamacallit, a show car. I'm building a car I'm gonna enjoy driving. So I'm not gonna completely waste all my money on trying to make it look 100% right. What I want is, if you guys have headphones or anything, please lower the volume because I am gonna use the hose right now. But yeah, so I'm just doing my as long as I'm fine with whatever, however it looks, is type of mood. Once I give it to my kids, if they want to go ahead and spend more money on making it 100% show worthy and looking, cleaner than what it looks like right now, and for all for them. But for right now, I just want to get this up and running, and hopefully I'm still here before, just to finish it up, because you don't know, tomorrow's never promised, so at least I want to be able to finish it up for them, or get it as close as finished, so that way they don't have to spend more money than what I have. All they have to do is just little bit by little, you know what I'm saying? And okay, I think that'll be it for right now. Okay, let me blow this other powder away. Sorry, I forgot to let you guys know. You know what? Make that easier and quicker. And get this thing. Sorry for all the shaking. I'm using a beat up table. I'm not gonna use good tables to mess them up. As you guys seen, this is my work table. Always have to have all the beat up stuff ready to just work with, instead of getting something new and then working on it and beating it up. Break your old stuff first. Once those old things break, then you can go ahead and buy yourself something new. Meantime, if it's still able to be used, use it. And I used to hate having my BBS rims on my BMW back when I was younger. Literally about 40 minutes cleaning up all the like just each rim, because you had to get into the little squares in all of them. Oh, I used to hate that thing, man. But I used to leave it so clean. I had to get mad at my dog because he used to like to take a leak on my rims. And you know that dog urine or any type of urine is bad for your rims. It's like acid and it'll mark it. Hold on, guys. Cover up or lower your volume. I'm about to blast it with air. I don't need the compressor anymore. Flip this over. I'm gonna just paint the back. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have both rims. I'm gonna have, these are my front ones for when I wanna take it out to the track. I'm gonna put these on, and the other ones are gonna be my cruiser rims. All right, so go get it. Let me put this other rim in the sun because I needed it to cure right. Because let me put this in the sun to warm up the paint. Don't worry, I don't care about any of the back. I'm not even worried, nothing about it. Like, I just give it a quick pass just to make it look right. I was supposed to go today to get the tires for this, but I'm not done with them. My mask. Hold on, guys. I didn't wear my mask yesterday. I went inside and it looked like a damn coke fiend because I was spray painting my girl's shed. And freaking go inside, and I had white nostrils, like if I had just did some mean ass lines. I was like, damn. Saliendo gorro. And this mask really doesn't help out. I don't care about this lip right now. I just wanted to paint the inside. This is the part that I care about right now. All this. So, oh yeah, I forgot. Take out the etching primer. Put this out in the sun. I'm taking off all the red hair that's on it. But I don't even know why I'm doing it right now because it's about to get some more. Forgot I gotta run this thing. Gotta put some of that. Take off all the stuff I don't want it to give a chemical reaction. And I forgot to put all the tips right here. This one's a little bit cleaner than the other one. The other one was super dirty. So I didn't even make enough money last month because, like you guys know, I was taking a break from YouTube because of health issues. And yeah, I didn't even hit the goal to get paid for this month. So good thing is I already finished paying off everything, and I don't need to do any more monthly payments on anything. And I should be getting a little bit more next month. And hopefully some of these people that are saying that they're going to come and buy certain things off of me show up, because that's one thing I hate about selling on the internet, on apps, is you get all these 21 question, let me get it for this deal, and you give them every single answer. You tell them, okay, yeah, when you want to come and pick it up, and then it goes dead. Or they tell you they're going to come and pick it up. You take your time off. You take the day off because wherever you were going to go, just waiting on them to never show up or ever respond to you like, hey. So I'm just like, you know what, from now on, when they ask me that if I could give it to them for this deal, I tell them, yeah, I'll give it to you for that price, but you got to come today. If you don't come today, deal's off. Most of the time, they show up. Other times, they're like, I can't go today. Can I go on this date? I'm like, look, check this out. You can come on that day. After that day, deal's off. Back to regular price. And then I guess they show up. And then there's times that they don't show up. They don't even bother telling me like, hey, I'm not going to make it. Can we meet up another day? And then they hit me up like a week later. Like, hey, bro, can I go pick up the things? I'm like, this is the price. Nah, you told me this. Read the text message, homie. You didn't bother calling me. You didn't bother, letting me know that if we can, meet up another day or anything. And I clearly told you if you don't show up that day, the price is going to go back up. Oh, bro, but this is all I got. Woo, woo, this and that. I don't want to hear all that bull. I could care less what's going on in your life, just like you don't care about what's going on mine. And I've had a couple of knuckleheads that want to cuss me out, talk about this and that. And I give them my address. I tell them, show up. We can handle this shit. And then it's either they report me to offer up or Facebook, like little punks. I'm not saying I'm a badass or any of that, but come on, man. I'm talking all that smack behind internet. I give you my address so you can show up. And you don't want to show up. And I'm not scared of anybody showing up to my house. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a badass, like I said. But I do stand on my 2 toes. I mean, all 2 toes. I got all my toes. I haven't got none chopped, hopefully. But I got my 10 toes down to the ground. I think it's the spray paint already hitting me. Cause this mask ain't stopping none of that smell. Let's see who's in here. Tunes and Mino, yeah, I was there at his house the other day. Albert, what's up? Lowriders GTV, what's up, homie? Bunker, what's up? Yes, sir. Man, you won't even believe, Bunker, you won't even believe how many lowballers I get for my freaking JP63s that I paid 1,200 and something plus for, and I'm selling them for $850, and they go for 1,000 something, and they hit me up like if I'm a tweaker, freaking, hey, I'll give you 300. I had this one guy get mad because I don't want to fucking do a trade for an old amp used that he has with some money on top. And he's been trying for a whole year, and I told him, I'm not taking no trades, homie. Money. Yes, sir. Business is business. Tostado, what's up, homie? Hey, de nada, gracias for you watching. Saludos a tu jefe, homie. Mándale saludos. Hopefully both of you guys are doing good. You and you guys' family. But you know what I'm saying? Okay. That thing's warming up over there. Let me put some tape on that. But yeah, man. This guy's been trying for a whole year to buy the amp, and I'm telling him, cash only, homie. He gets mad because I don't want to do a trade. Homie, I got what you want. You don't got nothing I want. If you ain't coming with me with cash, or unless you got something I really want that'll go on my Regal, then maybe you got something to, maybe we got something to trade. Because at one point, this one guy was telling me that if I wanted to trade for, I forgot what he had, and I told him, nah. But I'll tell you, I was trying to work with the guy. At that time, I hadn't had these rims. I told him, check this out, homie. You could give me some good, nice 5x120 rims that'll fit my Regal. I'll trade you the amp for the rims. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to get that from. Homie, they're all over the place. Just look for some nice ones. Oh, you want me to send you one that I want? Go buy them. Bring them to me. You could buy them for $400. I don't care. As long as I had rims for my Regal. He couldn't even do that. I'm like, well, you're lost, homie. Dispensa. That's good to hear, homie. That's good to hear, Tostado. Okay, let's do a first pass. Get this out of the way. And I'm good. I'm glad today it's not windy. This is self-etching primer first. The light coat. The first coat. Ooh, let me get the camera out the way. Well, anyways, I'm getting new, I ordered the new, the new lenses for the camera because I broke this. Like literally, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I bought the phone 2 years ago and broke it the next day. And I mean front, back, and the camera lenses. I was uh I was messing around with the homegirl's dog. He's an XL bully or XL is it bully? No, pit bull. And that sucker's big. His head is like literally massive, like this big. And he wanted to play with me, but then he started chewing on my good sweater on the tassels. And I didn't allow him to, and he got mad. He got really mad, and he was just like trying to bite me. So I ended up grabbing him from the. I literally ended up grabbing him from the because he had those dog vests, and he was trying to bite me. He got me. He got me a little bit. This and this right here is from his canine, and so my homegirl was like, "Oh, dispensa diablo, let me get him." I'm like, "No, no, no, no. I'm gonna show him who's boss." And that dog is big. I just grabbed him and picked him up like this on his back. And he was like trying to get me. So I held him there for a while. Everybody at the lowrider scene was just watching. They're like, they all backed up because they're like, hey, fool, that fool's going to bite you. And I ain't worried about that fool. He got worried about me. And I told my homegirl, don't worry because you're not going to be able to let him loose. I'm going to get him off of me. I'm going to try not to hurt him. But he's going to get hurt and he's going to understand. So I picked him up like this, and he was just trying to bite, bite, bite. And then until he calmed down, I had him like this, and everybody was laughing because all of a sudden he just like a little puppy. He's like, and I'm like, are you done? So I put him down. He turns around, and I told him to sit down, and he sits. And everybody's like, damn, Diablo, what the heck? I'm like, you just got to know how to take care of business, you know, like even if it's an animal. But, yeah, man, he got upset with me and he got me, but that was all right. My homegirl was like, "Hey, have a good day, Tunes." My homegirl was like, "Hey, you want to go and get that checked out?" Man, I've been bit worse. That's nothing, man. That's just a little pinch. He just got me. He just got me where he broke skin. That was it. This hand right here, you see how it's like that? All dried up. I had a little baby chihuahua. She didn't have no shots. We were playing around. You know how when they're puppies, they got sharp teeth. They don't know how to measure their bite. So she bit me and went through the nail. So if you ever got bit or you ever lifted up your nail, that's one of the most painful things you can go through. Because that meat underneath is so sensitive to any touch, even air. And I'm not even lying. But anyways, I ended up taking care of it by myself. I didn't go to the emergency room or nothing because it was just a little clean hole through the top into the meat, like halfway in. I didn't think about nothing. Down the line, I got locked up, and I started seeing this piece drying up. Just this piece. Then it started moving here, here, and over the years, it's taken over my hand, and now it's moving to the top part of my hand. So I've gone to dermatologists, and they're like, all they do is give me cream. I get little blisters underneath, and they're itchy as hell. So I end up cutting all the skin off. But they told me that what happened was I took care of it, but I didn't go deep enough to kill all the bacteria that was in there. So now that bacteria has spread into underneath the skin, which is giving me this allergic reaction. And that's why I'm getting these little blisters, because that's where the most bacteria is at. So I just been living with it for they're dogs, they're puppies. It's nothing major. We can't get mad at the puppies. All we could do is treat them right and be like, hey, you know what? You don't do this. Now, if you got these violent puppies where they're always like and biting your hand because it's either feeding or they don't like to be told no, so they become aggressive. That's the ones that you gotta go ahead and make sure that they're treated right. Otherwise, you're gonna get uncontrollable dogs, and like everybody says, and those are vicious dogs. No, dogs aren't the problem. It's the humans that raise them. Just like kids. Kids ain't the problems most of the time. It's the people that raise them. Go get something because there's still little stuff that I don't like in there. Oh, that's not even stuff I could take off. Oh well. They can stay like that. They're going in the real wheel. Anyways. Oh no, the other front. They'll be spinning too fast anyways for anybody to notice. Move it more over here where the sun's at. That way it can dry up quicker. So I also went to go get I went to whatchamacallit? Paqueros engraving. So I'm getting this middle piece right here, the little puck. I'm getting that done, custom. And that's gonna be my devil in there. Let that dry. Give it one more shot because I still have I can do it right now. I still have parts that are black of the old paint. It has a lot of hairs right here on the cloth. Yeah. More. Don't worry, I'm not breathing it. I'm holding my breath. Might be a little bit too thick. I'll have to wait for a little bit longer for it to dry up. A lot of little pieces of hair on the rag. That should be it. And I put it over here because the damn sun was here and now it's gone. Yeah, they would, but I'm just like, that's a lot of work. Well, I'm gonna put I originally wanted to put all these right here blue. Leave all this black. And I was thinking of getting the blue lug nuts, the color of my car. But then I'm like, the lug nuts ain't gonna last with the color. And then since this rim has a lot more, because it is an original, a real two-piece rim, it's not gonna look nice. And those go on the front compared to the compared to this right here. These are ESRs, and it has a lot less rivets. And these are plastic. So the plastics, I'm gonna end up putting them back on, probably gluing them or something. I don't know if I can still put them back on though. And then I'm gonna go ahead and paint them just like that. Those are the rear tires, rear rims. Why is my? It looks like my. Hold on, because it looks like this thing is bent. Órale pues, zombie. Ahí con cuidado. Gracias por apoyando. Where's the sun? Let me go put this on the floor, man, because you guys won't be able to see right now. But I gotta get this thing to get heated right. That way I can dry it up quick. So this other one's done already. You guys can see. I could touch this one. Everything's good. The only thing is I'm gonna have to do another repaint once I take it to the shop, the tire shop, because they're gonna most likely take off all this paint around the edge. I'll just give it a light little touch up, and then I'm gonna leave them like this because I was gonna clear coat them with the satin clear coat, but if I do that, I'm like, you know what? I'll leave it like this so that way if any kind of damages happens to it, where a rock chip or something, I can just sand it down real quick, give it a quick spray, and be on my way. You know, I don't want to sit there and take off all that gloss or whatever, and then redoing the process. So right now, I'm gonna just wait cool little couple of minutes and let the sun bake it real quick. Make sure it dries up enough for me to continue doing the paint. But yeah, I mean, I bought these rims for $100. The tires that are inside, I paid like 300 for those two tires alone, brand new. Thing, and then I go online and I look like I could have got a whole set brand new for 300. I'm like, oh well, too bad. I already paid for it. That's what happens when I rush things and I just wanted to get tires on because I got sick and tired of pushing. I want to literally fix the ones that are inside. I want to take off the tires, get tires for the rims on the that it has right now. That's why I was in a rush to get these done so I can take off the ones inside, go get it tires, and then you know just slap them on. But it is what it is. Shit happens. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm almost ready to turn that car on. Yeah, I know. I'm almost ready to get that thing started and everything. The one thing that's stopping me from wanting to start it up is the chassis. Because if I start it up, it's gonna hit. When I start it up, the heat of the exhaust is gonna melt my lower control arm bushings that are brand new. Right? Don't you hate when that shit happens though? You're like, damn man, I could have saved a little bit of money and I could have got something extra, but then you're like, well, fuck it, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to start it up because I don't want to melt my my lower control arm bushing on the passenger side, and I also don't want to burn up the cables on the driver's side for the brakes. So the brake system. So I gotta wait on that so that way I can make the exhaust. Once that's ready, I can make my exhaust and I could give it a startup. I could just go buy some extensions for the connector so that way the exhaust can hit the floor instead of hitting all those parts that I don't want getting messed up. I hope the sun is beaming enough because yeah, it was hot, man. It was hot and windy, and I mean windy because this well, you guys see the palm trees over there fell from the one in the back and one from over here. So that's how windy that thing was. Let's see. Guess I bring out my heat gun and do the same thing I did yesterday because it's gonna take a cool minute. I don't want to melt the back. Hold on. It's a little too cold today. It's not as hot as yesterday, even though there was wind. I think I'm gonna get the heat gun just to finish it up quicker, because the sun is not. It's not hot enough, guys. The rim ain't even warm. Yesterday I was standing right here sweating. what I was doing yesterday just to finish it up. Had a little bit of trash. Some of it is already dry. Maybe we'll take off some of this lint that was left behind from, like, it's still wet right here in this corner. You know what's crazy is last night was colder, and this was drying up quicker for some reason in that cold. But today it's not cold, and it's taking a lot longer. See how that goes right there. Mostly dry. Still some parts that feel a little bit tacky still. think last night I was out here till like 9 o'clock finishing up that rim over there and sealing them up. That way there's no air leaks. After this rim, I'll bring out the other two and get them ready to paint. Drying up. Oh, here comes the nice heat from the sun. It's almost ready. Most of this up here is dry. This over here still. This up here is almost dry. Well, most of it is all dry. A little bit longer. I don't want to have it still a little bit moist, because once I put that other paint, it's going to take a little bit longer to dry, and sometimes it won't dry up. Just because you got paint on top of paint, on top of paint. I've gone out to Lowrider scenes, and you know, a lot of the hoppers, they repaint their cars real quick and all that. And sometimes the paint chips, and you can still smell the fresh paint that was locked up underneath the paint that was on top. Because they paint them so quick, just so that way they can get them back out. And that's not, I'm not saying it's bad, it's because, I mean, they already know that they're going to mess up the paint again. They just want to make it look right, just so they can mess it up again. Which, that, I have no problem with that, but when you're going to have something set for a long time, yeah, you don't want that thing peeling and you taking it off, redoing it, and you have to blow all this hair that's from that red rag off. Alright, might want to lower your volume real quick. About to hit the air. Or mute it. Alright, that's good enough. Let's get this thing started. Alright, first pass. It's a quick one. Giving it something to stick on. you guys over here. Little by little, it's getting there. Okay, one more pass after this. Here's a little heavier coat. The good thing about this one is it's a paint and primer. And I can't wait to slap these on. As soon as I'm done and get the tires done, I'm gonna slap these on, take off the wire wheels, paint up the two front ones, get them, prep them up, paint them, and then try to see how much the new tires will cost. But first, before I do that, before I get the new tires, I gotta see how much they're gonna charge me to pull the frame. There's supposed to be somebody coming on Saturday to look at it and give me a estimate on how much he's gonna charge. So let's hope everything works out, and it's not a lot, because I mean, like I said, it's not a lot that he got to pull, but I understand the time and effort and the machinery you got to charge a certain amount of money. So worst comes to worst, is I have to go get some money borrowed. I'll go get the money borrowed and pay up as soon as I get paid. Or hopefully somebody comes and buys stuff that I sell, or I get a little job here doing some mechanics, and that'll work out right there on paying a little bit more, saving. Like I said, I live too far. Nobody wants to come out this far to get their job done, some work done to their car. Even me making money on selling sound systems and installing them. Installing sound systems. Since I moved here, it's been very hard for me to get that going. South Central, I was doing it left and right. Give it a little touch up on certain spots that I didn't like. Mostly inside. I want this lip to have a little bit more protection, since rocks and chips is gonna hit right there. I mean, rocks are gonna be hitting inside and chipping it. Did I put my mask? I swear this mask is letting all the spray paint go right in. No bueno, no bueno. All right. Let it sit. Should be done right there with that one. Let me go get the other one. Put this one in the sun. Let it bake. Hopefully the little birds don't land on it. Okay, let me go bring one of the other rims. And I gotta look for the little chrome pieces that go on it. Let me back you guys up. Hopefully this table can hold its weight. You gotta give these a little light scuff. You guys didn't able to see, huh? My bad. I apologize for that. I got in the zone, guys, and I just completely forgot if I had you guys facing here or not. You go look. I know where the chrome pieces are at, the little plastic chrome pieces. I warned you. See how they're little pieces of chrome? I don't know if I'm supposed to put... I think I'll put like a little bit of crazy glue on them. Oh, you know what? Even better. The glue I use for the speakers, the subs. Like a rubber silicone glue. That way they don't come off. I gotta sand these by hand, one by one. Just so it could have something to grip on the paint. Open up. There you go. A little dab. They fall off, they fall off. I'm not even gonna bother doing that thing. They sell them for like $60. These little things. I'm not paying for plastic little pieces $60. It's tripping. Now, if they were actual metal, I would pay for them. push back up. That's the only, like I said, this one doesn't, this one has less, these are for the rear. They have less, chrome pieces on it, or little, rivets than the ones in the front. That's why I didn't want it to happen. I got fat fingers, I could barely put them in there. This should hold them in place, so that way they don't come out. I need a couple of more. Should be right here. I know, guys, this is boring. It's boring for me too, trust me. There's one more video from Sunday I'm gonna post up tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. Now that I'm back out. Next Sunday I'm gonna go back out, but I don't know what's gonna take place. So it might be short. Especially if they start doing donuts, I'm gonna be taking my ass home. I'm not trying, not that I'm scared, but I don't have the money to be paying for a spectating ticket and an impound of my car and getting some type of ride back home. So I am completely done with all that BS. I'm not trying to give the government any more free money. Two more left, I need three. I used to get my cars impounded left and right. Going in and out of jail. Because I had money and it was cheaper back then than it is now. Oh shit. Why did I put something poking my stomach? Freaking little strips of the wire wheel. or little hairs, should I say, poking my belly. Okay, one more, and then I have to wait for it to dry up, and then I can go ahead and start. I might as well go bring the other one and do the same, so that way I don't have to worry about it at the last minute. All right, guys, you guys might want to mute your your headphones or something. Hold on, guys. Let me clean up this rim real quick so I can get it started. I'm gonna move that one right now into the sun. That way, that one can that one can dry up. Hold on. Let me put this one in the sun so I can dry these pieces up. Down. All right, let me put this next one up on the table. Let me move you guys. You might want to do it one more time, guys, and blow out all that liquid from inside the hose. The glue was already drying up. The one that's on this right here. See, can you see? What up? Yeah, I'm still kicking. Appreciate it. Yeah, at least that's what for this weekend there wasn't any, but Lowriders didn't show up to speak to the donut crowd, so um let's see what happens if they're gonna respect it or not, because I mean they spoke up about it, asked certain people to help out, but not one lowrider person showed up. to talk to the donut crowd. So let's see what happens. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna respect it, or they're just gonna say F it and continue doing burnouts. Donuts, because come on, you guys can't. When somebody speaks up on something and makes a meeting about it and whatnot, and then you expect a certain crowd to take care of that business by themselves, that's not the way things work. You gotta go ahead and help out and speak on it too. Like, you gotta show up. You gotta show face. You can't just say something and just be like, "Oh, they got it." Nah, you spoke about it. You gotta show up. Otherwise, they can't be complaining about stuff. They don't show up after complaining. I don't know what to say, but that's not the way to do things. Doesn't matter what's going on. You should at least have one representative or a couple of car clubs to show up to speak on it. There's no excuse. That's just my opinion. And you guys already know, because I helped out on Whittier Boulevard with my people, meaning my friends and a couple of lowriders, to come and speak up on it in respect, with respect, with no drama, no BS, just straight. You know what? We would like it if you guys won't burn out on Whittier when we're there. I mean, they wanted to press the issue where they didn't want them to do it at all, but hey, I can't help you on that part, because it is a free street, and only thing I could do is have a respectable conversation or meeting with people that I know that can help us out on passing the word to keep it respectful out there. Because there is, like I said, a lot of expensive cars, a lot of expensive paint jobs, and some of these painters are no longer alive, and it will cost a lot more to get it fixed. And some of these guys just take off and run. So it was, you gotta get help on both ends. It's not just up to one car scene to put a stop to it. It could be spectators too that want to stop it. It don't just have to be lowriders. Doesn't have to be just a certain crowd. It could be everybody that's out there can say, you know what, this is enough. Enough is enough on this. Remember, numbers make a big difference. But also respect comes a long way. Or goes a long way, should I say. Well, it is the streets, guys. And nobody can control them that well. You know what I'm saying? There is gonna be knuckleheads out there that are going against the grain. Yeah, I mean, there's other spots, but it don't matter where they go. That the knuckleheads will follow. That's why I said they all got to get together and put their foot down, not just speak about it on a meeting and have a certain group that knows certain people do it for you. You got to be part of the, part of the help too, meaning like the lowrider scene. Because like I said, when I was out there in Whittier, reason why I don't do it no more, because I seen it where it was going. And I'm not just saying Whittier in particular, like just the lowrider scene was getting careless. Not everybody, but when you're a host and something goes down, guess who's gonna pick up the charges? Especially if you're not gonna say nothing about what car club or who and what. Guess who's doing the time? The host. Guess who's paying for the citations, the cleanup citations or whatever? The host. And me, I'd rather go to jail than pay any of those fines. Come out, do probation. I know they're gonna try to give me restitution, but right now they're trying to make everybody pay restitution, and they don't even go to where it's supposed to go. It just stays in the government's pocket. Because you're gonna pay restitution, you go back and let's say we go to a cruise and they make me pay restitution to fix somebody's let's say something happened where somebody's property got damaged. I get a restitution fee. I'm paying the restitution fee. I come back out, or I'm out already. 3 months down the line, nothing's been done to that location. I was paying restitution fees, and you go and say something about it, like, "Hey, where's this money that I'm paying for?" And they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, we don't know. We gave woo woo. They can't give you the answer, but we know where it went. We know exactly where it went. The government's pocket." But yeah, man, that's just my opinion. Like, I'm cool. I'm gonna go back out. I've been going out. I'm gonna just do my thing, film, stay out the way, because it's too much. Like, after cruises, yes, a lot of people do respect it, but it's just that little handful that mess it up for everybody else. That little handful is what causes the problems for everybody else. And I just don't want to deal with it. I got other problems in my life to worry about than to worry about how things are going at a cruise right now and whatnot. Don't get me wrong. I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It just there's way too much BS out there to worry about that. Come home and then worry about your own personal life. Worrying how to make ends meet, and you gotta worry about the knuckleheads that are going against the grain, and then you having beef and whatnot. I'm not saying that's what exactly happened, but you already know eventually you get haters. You get people. You get people that are wanting to go against the grain or test you and this and whatnot. So I'd rather worry about my own family and worry about any of the other extras at the moment. I'm not scared or nothing, but I've been out for too long. I've changed my life around a lot to go back to some bullshit. Some bullshit of certain people that just don't care, ain't gonna do what they're gonna do. Meanwhile, I'm locked up. Everybody else is having a good time. Cruising, enjoying themselves. Meantime, when push came to shove, nobody shows really backed it up. Just me and some homies. Not saying everybody did that or was doing that, but like I said, everybody has to be on the same page. People complained about donuts. I spoke with certain people. Mino was there by my side. Try to let them understand to give you guys respect. Remember, I don't have a lowrider. I did a lot of things behind the scene that a lot of you didn't know because I wasn't doing things for clout. I wasn't doing things because I wanted to be somebody. I was doing it because I enjoy all car scenes. And I don't want nobody's car getting hit. I don't want nobody going to jail. I didn't. Well, that's another story too. I said it many times and I'll say it again. If you can keep your car super clean, white walls clean, car clean, interior clean, and you go out on a cruise and you leave trash behind, come on, man. What's up with that? I will come home with my trash. I'll put all the trash in a bag in my car that belong to me. I'm not gonna be picking up after everybody. I did walk up. I did talk to some of my friends and told them, "Hey, dog, can you put it in the trash or something, dog? Because it makes us look bad." Now, you know, if that's what you feel like doing is leaving the place looking like a pigsty, we all know who's where and when and what time or whatever. We all know that nobody's gonna speak up and say, "Hey, homie, can you do us a favor, dog? You're making it look bad. Can you pick up after yourself? Take it with you, homie." A lot of people say, "Oh, they want to complain about it, but they're like, oh, we're not. Man, we're all grown. Okay, so we're all grown. Stop crying about it. That it's trash on the cruises. Stop saying certain things. Just be quiet. Go to the cruises and go home. Mind your business. Simple as that. I'm just saying. That's how I feel. If you're not gonna be part of the solution, but you want to complain about it, then don't say nothing at all when there is trash and you ain't doing nothing. And I don't mean go and pick up your trash. I mean go up to the people and let them know, like, "Hey, dog, can you do me a favor?" Or give them a trash can, a trash bag, and be like, "Can you put that in there, por favor?" Something, you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. But not everybody's gonna see it the way I see it. And yes, we're all grown out there. A lot of people don't be like, "Oh, I don't need to tell nobody nothing." Okay. Then we hear like, "Oh, nothing's going on. The boulevard's dead. Nobody's here. Nobody's there." I don't want to hear it. I've been getting told, "Diablo, when are you gonna do another cruise?" I'm not doing no more cruises. I'm done. I'm not throwing no more cruises whatsoever. I'll probably uh I'll probably allow people to put me on their flyers. Certain clubs, certain things. But as my name being on flyers right now and going to cruises, I I think I'm done with all that putting my name on flyers. Unless it's you're doing things right. Like all these boulevard cruises and trash everywhere, like I'm done with that part. But when you're organized right, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. It's only right that I help out those who organize your cruises the right way, pick up after the cruise, those who make sure everybody's safe. It's a lot to ask for, but at the end of the day, like I said, if my name is going to be on a flyer, and let's say they don't come after the club or whoever threw that, but they come after me, and I do time, I get pressed and all that, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just take the time. They're gonna make me pay. I mean, I know people are gonna be like, "No, it's not true. Have they done it yet?" This and that. You don't know when they're gonna do it. Life's a risk. You don't know. And I'm talking about the what ifs. What ifs. Pero la neta, it is what it is. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna enjoy I'm gonna enjoy watching everybody cruise. I'm gonna enjoy everybody's cars, film everybody's cars, get all the memories again, get this thing going. Because there's gonna be a day I'm not gonna be able to come out no more due to my health issues. So I'm gonna enjoy everything right now. Because as you guys noticed, when I first started, I was going to a bunch of cruises everywhere. And then my health started taking a toll, and you seen a whole lot less of me. And it's because of my health. Hold on, guys. Put your volumes your volume down, please, or mute it. I'm about to do the air hose. I'm just keeping it 100 on what I'm saying on my behalf. I'm not saying that we're out there running amok or none of that. Don't get loud, but that's just my belief. Yeah, tell that to the tire shop that put this. I guess they still haven't realized that goes over here. I'm just scuffing up this rim so that way I can paint it with that way it has something to grip on. It's a light scuff, nothing heavy. I just need to make little grooves. I have no idea. How did they get that nickname? I hope it's not that this one time in band camp joke. Sorry for that loud noise of the compressor, but I'm running out of air. I just need some light scuff so that way the paint can hold on to something. Etching primer is gonna get stuck to this. We got both rims over there. For those of you who haven't seen, this one's the one I did last night. This is the one I did earlier. Still drying up. They're looking good though. They're coming out a lot better than what I thought. I was honestly thinking that I was going to get some kind of chemical reaction with the paint. Because I've had it happen a couple of times on some other rims I've had and I've done. But this time, it looks good. No chemical reaction. Cleaning them up pretty good. Alright, let me back you guys up because it's gonna get loud. I just don't want the loud sound coming through you guys. I'm going to do the inside. I want to try the paint gun that I have. I have two of them that the homie Donnie Desmadre gave me. But I don't have any of the other stuff that I need, so one day I'll end up trying to use and paint right. Just giving it a light sand just to scratch it up. I'm not trying to go down and take it all off or anything. I mean, these are pretty much smooth, just the edge. Some parts are kinked. I can probably take that off right now. Now this is gonna be my front rims. The cruiser rims are the ones that are on the Regal right now. The wire wheels. The wire wheels are gonna be the ones I cruise in, make sure I don't do nothing dumb. These are the dumb ones. The ones I can act a fool with. Alright, back to this. I guess these rims have been painted before because there was chunks of old paint. Almost done with this one, and then the next one. Well, I'll start painting this one. Yeah, but I'm not trying to do everything like take it out completely. The brake cleaner is cool. Yes, sir. Racing rims, bunker. I'm not. Remember, I'm not gonna go all the way down. I'm just scuffing it up so that way the etching primer can have something to bite into. All right. Yeah, I know what to do. Hold on, guys. I think my package is arrived. I'm not sure. All right, false alarm. Let me get a little bit of drink because I'm freaking thirsty. I'm kicking back a little bit on the Coke right now. I have to go to the store and buy more sodas. I'm on one more left. I think I'm gonna just do this last room right here on the live, and then I'm gonna get off and let the phone charge. That's if I don't need to charge it already. I'm gonna check it before. Then I'll make a little extra video on the side to show you guys the outcome. But stay tuned tomorrow for another 15 or 16 minutes of Lowriders from Broadway yesterday. I do short videos because not everybody watches the full video. I've been seeing, and it's only like people be watching only like 5 minutes. The majority is like 5 minutes, rarely 10 minutes. So it's like they just probably skim through it. So there's no point of me putting a 40-minute video if nobody really watches besides 5 minutes. So 15, 12 minutes is tops for me. That one, I got it for like 150, I think. Some guy on OfferUp, brand new. It was still new, but I don't know if it's like one of those compressors that they get in a bulk and then they fix them because something's wrong with them. Look at my papers. What the heck did my girl do with all my paper? Come on. Oh wait, this is wax paper, that's why. I thought it was my regular white paper. I get some scissors. I don't know where they can get my scissors. Johnny Chingas, what's up, homie? Right here, about to work on the on the rims. If it sticks in there. I don't want to paint the tire. Looks like it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to put some tape. Like some part of it goes in, but the other part don't want to stay in. Alright, let's put tape. I didn't want to waste this tape. This is expensive. It's like 30 bucks to roll. Or 25, something like that, depending on which one you get. I don't know. The only reason why I'm covering it up because of the etching primer. If it was because it was just black paint, I don't really care. But it's because of the etching primer, you'll be able to see it. This lip right here, I really don't care much about. man. She better not wet my rims. I don't want to waste so much paper just going around. We'll do the edges first. There was a little bit of water somewhere. Leave that like that for right now. John Doe, what's up? No problem, man. Something came. Waiting for some stuff. Alright guys, hold on. Package is here. Wait for that to dry up real quick. Let me go get the package real quick. I got the package. Let me show you what I got. So I got this for the firewall, for the harness. Where that hole is, there's no rubber seal, so you put this there. This goes on the inside of the car, and this stays on the outside. Put it in. Where is it at? And you're set. These are going into the firewall in the side of the car. And you bolt these down. That way, if water ever comes through, it goes over around, like instead of just falling in the car where the hole is at. So I gotta take off the fender and put this on. Cool, $25. Nobody's gonna see it, but I just don't want water coming in through the firewall where the harness is at. And this is the new lenses for the camera on the phone that I'm on. Because I broke the lenses, plus some of them is see the little glass, it's broken, and there's a bunch of glass inside of the camera, so I gotta clean it out, make sure that it's all clean. Let me see what the battery is. All right guys, I apologize, I'm gonna have to get off, but the phone will be going dead in a little bit. I got 18%. So with that said, I appreciate everybody that's been on. Thank you for all the support, and stay tuned for tomorrow for the new video. I'll post up the rest of this video later on a regular video. All right guys, take it easy.